Will employment though. Where's Monroe? She coming?
I don't know where Monroe went. Let me ask. 124 to Monroe.
Let me review.
They're at the 211, Kelly.
Give me 1 second.
Boys will go free passage now.
Are they gonna be in the habanero or the dubster?
Probably Dubster.
I'm just reading real quick. Okay, Miss Bellamy.
I'm going here.
Ma'am, are you ready? Ma'am? It's still going on? Hmm.
You good?
Very official. No, I think she's dreaming.
Oh, she's in her head.
Echo 5, ready to check
Oh,
now?
look.
Oh, hey. 10-2.
Wow.
Hi. Kelly's doing an interview. You want to sit
Stand
in
for
on it?
What's up?
Kelly's
Yeah,
doing an
come help
interview.
me.
You want to sit in on it?
Oh, sure.
It'll be fun. Be a great
Will it-
How you
time.
doing,
will it
Chris?
really? I'm doing pretty good.
Certified's gonna be 10-6, tag 7.
124, same traffic.
Northbound Route 68, Great Shower, Bell.
When you planning on joining GTF, huh?
Alright, I went to tag 8. I felt like I could hear people on tag 7. Which is weird.
Oh, there might be a training. I'm not sure what tactic you're on, but
It might be 7. Only
Why
can I heard
can I
people.
still hear radio clicks? Oh,
Why
no.
do you sound like
I still hear
sound like
everything's,
you got
everything's so
a lot.
weird.
you got really, really drunk all of a sudden? There's automatic gunfire out there.
Yeah, I heard that.
I literally don't care. Let them shoot each other.
oh my god.
Scoop them up later. I'll just
Gotham.
collect all the evidence from
We are medical.
lockers. That's correct. I'm sorry if you guys want to participate in a gang war and ask for people to show up to medically treat you, and it's police, expect to get GSR tested and your weapons seized and arrested for gang enhancement and possession of your firearm. I'm just saying. I don't know how I feel about that hair. It looks like he belongs in a boy band.
I think it
Cool.
kind of works for him. Yeah.
A little bit, but he looks really, really young too at the same time. I'm just saying.
Oh, tax 7 is the chase, Kelly.
Oh,
Oh.
no, that's why I moved to tag 8.
Okay.
People will be surprised. Like, she's meditating in there.
Yeah, I think she is. I think she's
Oh,
thinking
it's
about
that last application if you want to review it.
which one.
I don't
I'm gonna
think you
spill
can
the
see
tea.
it.
I
You can
can't
see
see
it.
them. Actually, I can't see them, you know, but I can't see applications. Winky face.
What is that supposed to mean?
Yeah, what is that supposed to mean? I don't understand how you would be able to see applications any other way.
Winky face. Yeah, I just can't see them.
Nobody's mailing it to you. You're not going to see it. Not for your
No,
eyes,
no,
ma'am.
no, not that. No, not that way.
No, I understand.
Oh, I think she's back from being meditated, Kelly.
Oh, okay. I dropped mine.
Hello?
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 Oh, right here, ma'am. In the office, please.
What's that?
Follow me.
Okay. Yeah, your voice box is a little low.
Oh yeah, I whisper inside of Mission Row usually.
Oh, hopefully I can.
You want me to mute body cam, Kelly?
No, I'm not going to.
Well, I definitely missed the chair, but
Oh, it's okay. You can like sit on
is
the.
it okay if I stand up?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Easy. You can sit on the couch or, stand, whichever's more comfortable for you. I want you to be comfortable.
It's okay. I'm Gucci. I finally get
Okay.
to not wearing heels anymore, so yeah.
Oh, yeah. I
I
hate
did have a
hate
dress
heels.
on, but for my very long, they made me change my clothes, which I was okay with.
Okay. I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna be a little bit off my script here. I want you to tell me a little bit about yourself, just as an individual. How long have you
As
lived
an
in the city?
individual?
Things like that.
Wow. As a civilian, I don't know. I try to really, I'm a really just an open book and outgoing person. I like to talk a lot. Sometimes, I don't know. yeah, I like to talk a lot. Try to make friends, but sometimes I just talk too much, and it annoys people. And if they don't say anything, like you're talking too much, then you know, it, it it's like it's really like I don't know. About myself. You said what's about myself? Sorry,
Oh yeah, just
sorry.
like how long have you lived in the state? What have you been up
In the
to?
city. Okay. So I moved here about 7 months ago. I was I was here for about a month, and then stuff went wrong with my brain, if you know what I mean. And I took a break, and I recently moved back here about I think it's a week or week and a half now. I've been back.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, like I said before, I'm a really dedicated, outgoing, social person. Goals I want to complete or doing the right thing. Uh, it gives me motivation and dedication, determination. Uh, I'm feeling. I try to help people the best I can. Like
Okay.
you know.
Tell me
Sorry, I'm
about
really nervous.
I didn't mean to interrupt. If you could tell me about some of your strengths, maybe you think, unique assets you believe you could bring to the department. It's not on the script I have here, but it is a important question. I think that can set yourself apart from other applicants. What makes you unique. This is where you really sell yourself. Know what I mean?
To be, I'd say enthusiasm, trustworthiness, creativity, discipline. Uh, I kind of have patience, or like, well, really like waiting on to hear back on applications and stuff. I get really impatient because I overthink. But like, I don't know when I'm on the job as an LEO, I'm not I don't get impatient, to be honest. Like I'm there doing what I like to do and love, enjoy. So it's like it doesn't seem boring or impatient to me. And also I'd say determined, dedication, honest, passionate. I have a lot of integrity. Um, uh, I'm smart. I guess I don't want to say that because that's
I mean, if
that
you
seems
believe
like
you're smart, go and say it. Don't sell yourself short.
I know, but I don't want to brag like that. But like, you know what I mean? Um, what else could I say? Hmm.
So you say when you were on the job, do you have previous law enforcement experience?
Yeah, and like 10 different cities. You want me to name the cities? If
Um,
you know,
just a couple.
High Life, uh, High Life RP, Most Wanted RP, Dev RP. What else?
Oh, that's enough.
Aussie
That's
Gaming RP. All
probably
that.
good. Okay, and if you had to, name like two weaknesses, what are some things that because I believe that self-reflection is an important part of being a good officer, and being able to self-reflect so you can improve upon those things. What would you say would be two things that you consider a weakness that maybe you've acknowledged and you need to work on?
Oh, really? Sometimes I don't get. I'd say one of my biggest weaknesses is what's the word? Um, oh yeah. So people's sometimes like when people like use a metaphor or like they use
Hmm.
like sorry, I'm really nervous.
It's
What's
okay.
the word? References and stuff. Like when people reference stuff or metaphorically say stuff and or use sarcasm, sometimes that flies over my head and I don't get it. And then people just call me slow and stuff, but like the thing is like I don't pick up on that, you know? Like I just don't. And like it people like question me about why I don't pick up on it or like sometimes I get distracted, and then I do what I think someone said, but they didn't. So like sometimes that's why like when I do LEO training, I ask to be one-on-one and hands-on, because you know if I'm in a group of people and they're helping one by one, I'm probably gonna like, I don't get distracted. But if it's like just me and them, like that person's just talking to you nonstop. So,
Mm,
and you're communicating with them, so you know, and they know that you're focused on what they're saying. You know what I mean? And I say those are my two biggest weaknesses.
okay.
Sometimes getting distracted and understanding references to jokes and stuff like that. But
Okay. I'm gonna ask a follow-up question here. Now.
yes,
Um,
of course.
after saying that, about the one-on-one training and being easily distracted.
Well, it's not easily
Okay.
distracted.
Well,
It's
distractible. Let's just go with
yeah,
that word.
but I take medicine for it. Usually when it wears off, I get distracted, but it
Okay. Okay.
it lasted pretty good, like 13 hours plus. So
Oh, well, that's good. That's good. Because
it only wears off like late at night, you know.
I did have a concern because a lot of times when you roll up on a crime scene, they can be very chaotic. There's a
Yeah,
lot of people talking. Um,
yeah,
there's a lot of radio traffic going on all the time. I gotta be honest, sometimes it overwhelms me and I turn it off. But I can't turn it off for too long.
yeah.
How are you gonna be able to handle that and not let that impact your work? You have a plan for that?
To be honest, I wouldn't say chaos would be well, really, like if everyone's just talking over each other and I'm just by myself as an Leo, I'd guess I'd just pull people apart whenever time and get their story, and then try to piece it together. And if there's too much radio traffic going on while I'm trying to deal with someone, I just simply say that if there's a word for this in your department, like you're gonna nah mute your radio for a sec and just talk to that person and figure out what's going on, and then I turn it back on. You know,
Okay. Okay.
like
I'm gonna move
just
on.
easy like situations to like ref- fix that problem. To be, you know, you gotta find a solution to everything, or it's just gonna drag you down with it.
Okay. I like that attitude. I'm gonna move on to some easier questions now. Just
Okay, of
these are gonna
course.
seem a little bit random and out there, but they apply.
Yeah.
That wasn't him. That
Oh, that's
was.
not me.
I'm gonna go
Oh,
tell him.
sorry about that.
Sorry.
So tell me about a time maybe when you were employed somewhere and your manager was not satisfied with your work. How did you discuss the issue and what did you do differently next time?
Oh, um. So I was in the I was what you call it? I was doing I was in the High Life City, and that was like probably one of the that was like the first city I joined in, you know, the era of this world or universe. And I came from a different era, and I wasn't picking up on things fast enough. And they're like, you gotta pick up faster and stuff like that. And then I just sat down, talked with them, told them everything really in head and out of head, and we came up with like a solution to it, and we worked on it and whatnot. But then then the department there got like, I don't know, they started just stripping away people that were not like senior deputy plus, because they a bunch of really, I'd say, non-committed people were there, and they really didn't want to go through every single one. So that's when I just jumped to the next town, you know. And but yeah, for a good bit, everything was fine after we talked to that. I don't typically remember what the problem was because it was about like 9 or 8 months ago. But
Okay,
yeah,
that's fine.
just really just sitting down, talking to the person, get their opinion, get their point of view, let them see your point of view, and come up with a solution to fix it. Because
Okay.
if you're just gonna go against someone, nothing's gonna get done. You have to work with that person to get through the issue.
Well, I do like your openness, if I'm being honest, willing to, maybe disclose some personal information, trying to, help people help you and, you help
And
everybody
help them
else.
understand. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's move on. What sorts of activities and hobbies do you enjoy outside of work?
Outside of work, swimming, archery, uh, cooking, exercising. I like what's the word? I like collecting things like seashells, coins. Uh, what's the word? Those little like
This is so
dolls of
adorable.
different like movie characters, and they're like all the same. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, they're like $50 each. It's horrible.
Oh,
It
yeah.
hurts my bank account.
Yeah, I probably would collect something cheaper, like buttons, seashells.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, Go ahead and
I,
tell
I
me about a time where you almost missed a deadline. How did you react when you realized you were falling behind, and what did that teach you, or what did you learn from that?
oh I learned that so basically I had like 2 weeks to complete something in school. And it was like 50% of our grade, and I just kept putting it off, putting it off, putting it off. I'll say, oh yeah, I'll just do it tomorrow. Oh yeah, I'll just do it tomorrow. And to the point it was the last day. I like stayed up all night working on it, even though I got like I barely, barely passed. I got a 70 exactly. And what I learned is don't hold off don't hold off on doing things because it's just gonna add more to a list of things for you to do and cause more problems, and it's gonna stress you out so much when you could have just done it earlier, and you wouldn't have to do all that at once. Just do it in little tiny parts, like do this for a while and then come back to it, not just don't do it and just do it all at once. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, break it down into smaller, more manageable
Yeah, yeah.
pieces. Yes.
Work on it little by little, now and then, instead of just doing it all at once, because then you're just gonna get overwhelmed, stressed, and then you're gonna get overwhelmed and then nothing will get done. But yeah,
Okay.
so
Well, let's say your manager asked you to complete a task, and you thought it was impossible to do at first. How would you go about it?
how would I go about it? I'd tell them that I don't believe this is possible, but since you asked me to, I'd try my best to do the best I can to make what you want me to do happen to my best abilities. And really, it's just trying your best and I guess seeing what the results are.
Okay. Let's
If
move
you want,
on. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, give you some scenarios. It's going to help me get
okay,
a better understanding of your situational awareness.
alright,
You might not have the right answers to these questions. I just want you to answer them, to the best of your ability, okay?
okay, yeah,
Okay, let's say you're on duty as an officer patrolling the streets. You respond to a shots fired call. When you arrive, there's two officers currently on scene, and shots are still ringing out. Um, in the middle of that situation, a panic button is abruptly pushed. And there's a trooper on another scene. Do you deal with the active shooter, or do you go help with the downed officer?
I would radio communicate with those guys if they had it, and really, I would just go to the panic because that's literally top priority, you know.
Okay.
But I'd make sure everything was good there, because like if there's two of them against one guy and there's another officer against like four guys, you'd go to that panic first, you know.
Okay.
Because if they hit that panic, that means that they're fearing for their life and think they're about to not wake up the next day. But the two officers with the active shots fired, they actually got a chance, you know. Trained. And the shooter's probably not trained, you know. Like
Okay.
it's about numbers and whatnot. Or, you know, you don't want to be outnumbered. Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine.
Basically, go to the panic is
Oh.
their top priority. I was taught in with the past cities, so I'm just gonna roll with that.
Like I said, there's no right or wrong answer to these. Okay.
Okay.
Let's say you're patrolling the streets and you pull over a vehicle that's brown in color, in Albany Alpha. When you approach the door, they roll down the window and you immediately get a scent of marijuana from the vehicle. You ask the driver for their identification and proof of insurance. You go back and run their information and see that they have no priors. What would you do in that situation?
I would. I would request one additional unit and ask them to step out so I could, you know, talk to them for a bit, and tell them to step on that side of the sidewalk so they don't get hit by a car, and explain what probable cause is and reasonable suspicion, and tell them that I basically have consent, uh, probable cause and reasonable suspicion to search their vehicle and their person, and go from there. And if they have nothing and they just smoked it before they drive, I would do DUI test on both of them to make sure they're not driving under the influence. And then if the driver's good, I just let them continue, you know. But if it's the passenger, I I don't think you can't you can really do anything if, you know, there's nothing there
Okay.
that I know
Um,
of,
let's say you're
you know.
responding to multiple shots fired at Legion Square. Uh, never happens around here. But when
Yeah.
you arrive, you see many individuals lying on the ground. There's already medics on scene, and you go around detaining and cuffing everybody. The medics eventually get everyone down to the hospital. There are currently two sides to the story, and one side is claiming that they shot first, and the other side is claiming the other group shot first. You couldn't get a clear statement of who shot first. What would you do in that situation when both parties are claiming the other party shot first?
Mm, if it's just me on duty, probably, uh, personally, I'd just take away all their weapons and tell them to have a nice day. But if there are other officers with me, I would go to a group decision and just throw suggestions out there, like, we could arrest the people who have GSRW positive test for illegal discharge of a firearm and vanishing, I guess, and or just work along the lines of working with colleagues if that's the issue. But if it was just me, I'd just take away their guns and weapons and let them on their way. Cause like I would have to bring like 10 people one by one to the jail, you know, or send them to the jail. So yeah, basically, if you're like the only LEO on, and there's like like 25 25,000 people awake, you I tend to see officers be more lenient towards people when they're by themselves, you know?
Okay.
Ba- because of the risk of conflict and knowing that there's no backup, you know? That's really why they do it. They told me.
All right, I'm going to give you a couple more situations. It's just going to kind of help us evaluate and better understand your decision making skills, okay?
Okay.
I would like for you to think about a time for me where you had several options in front of you to choose from, but none of them were really sufficient to meet your goal. How did you decide which option to pick?
How's it?
Discuss it with someone else and get their opinion and see if they have another idea to go through with that problem. And if it was like a fight or flight mode of like getting shot at, I would make the most reasonable decision that I was trained for as a LEO and go by that. And if my actions were wrong, well, I will take whatever is thrown my way and accept it.
Okay. Describe for me a time where you made an unpopular decision. How did you handle the feedback, and how would you have handled the situation differently?
Uh, uh, in school once, some girl used to like bully me every day, so I told her if she kept doing it, I was gonna pour milk on her head, like a carton of milk. She said something slick, so I just dumped it on her head, and all her friends gave me a lot of shit. I, when I was in school detention, I thought about it, and it's just like I could just have gone to a teacher or the dean or principal and just talk to them about it and handle it differently. And that's what I learned, you know? It's like if your friend like slaps you in the face and you're like, what's that for? And they're like, it doesn't matter, it's in the past. And you said, well, it hurts. And they say, well, the past hurts. And then they go to slap you again and you dodge. And they say, see, learn from your past to make better.
Okay. Let's say at work, two employees are having a regular or ongoing conflict that often disturb and disrupt the team balance in work. How would you handle that situation? Did you hear me? Or you just think it? I have a lot of respect. It probably is taking a lot for this individual to sit through a Kelly Price interview. Is everything okay? I need to eat.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I can hear you now. So I was just asking, like in general or rank wise?
In general, let's say they're the same rank as you.
I'd be like, yo guys, you understand that you guys have to work with each other, and if you don't, then people, they're gonna get hurt based off your biased opinions of each other, and you're really gonna let beef between you two endanger the lives of everyone else. I'm like, I'd be like, pull your shit together, or I'll just pull your shit together and work it out, or, you know, I'll go to the next rink and report it, you know?
Okay.
Because a toxic work environment leads to other people, it grows like a cancer. Because then other people be like, oh, that person's doing it. And they loosen up on what they're expected to do, you know? So
Okay.
that's also a part of why I would expect them to do what's right, and if they didn't, I'd just report them. Not just gonna say do it. I'm not gonna say I'll report you if you don't work it out just to scare them. I would actually do it because, like,
Okay. Um,
you know,
I've run out of official questions, but I had just a couple of follow-ups.
yeah.
Um,
I would like to answer the first like 4 questions you asked because I feel more comfortable now and I'm not as nervous as I used to.
it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to.
Okay.
Um, I don't know. Maybe it's because you're a little bit nervous here, but
Yeah, I
your
feel more
projection
comfortable
of your
now.
voice right now is it's sounding very timid and
What does that mean?
timid. It means that you lack confidence. Um, it just comes across that way, and that's fine. Confidence is something that you can work
Yeah,
on and build.
I
Um,
get that. Like, cause like I'm like in a room with like 3 people in high command and it's just me and it's
oh no,
it's
that's incorrect. We're just
oh,
like
that's not right.
sergeants. We're not
Yeah,
high
it's
command,
like
and that actually right there, I think is pretty much a cadet. If I'm being
She's a
honest.
trooper.
Oh,
yeah.
trooper,
I'm not
trooper.
gonna lie. Like at first, I'm gonna have a at first I'm gonna have a lack of confidence due to well, being the new person and everyone's gonna be looking at the new person and expecting them to do the job and that
Well,
added pressure is on
here's
you. And,
the
but
benefit.
eventually, I get better.
Here's the benefit of
Eventually,
being
I
new,
get
though.
comfortable.
Like, you know, people expect you to make mistakes,
Yeah,
and to not know everything. So that's a
yeah,
time to ask questions and to start building your
yeah.
confidence. My concern for you, though, is if you are on a scene and you don't seem or appear confident, there's a lot of suspects in this city that are going to take advantage of that
Oh
and
no,
walk
no,
all over you.
no. That's differently. I'm really confident when it comes to suspects. It's kind of I get so nervous and don't have confidence when I'm doing interviews like this because you really it's just you're overthinking of oh you fucked up, you're not gonna make it and shit like that. But like about a few days, and then like a few days of on the job, I'll probably get over the days basically every
You're
other
gonna get
day that goes
better,
by.
and that makes
Yeah,
sense. People
yeah,
generally do become more confident, with their success as they become more
yeah.
successful. So that makes sense. I
You
just
have to
had
get comfortable into the new environment you put into, and that I usually get comfortable pretty fast.
Sounds good. There's still
Sometimes
people
too
around here that
comfortable,
make
but
me nervous. Okay, when I
yeah,
first joined the department, the deputy commissioner yelled at me and told me to get out of her police station. I wasn't
yeah,
even joined yet. She just yelled at me. It's okay, but
yeah,
I'm still here somehow.
yeah.
Anyway,
Is that
uh,
gonna be go against me based on the interview? Or does everyone feel like they lack confidence when they're interviewed?
it's not gonna go against you. It's just something to maybe work on.
Yeah,
Um, my other thing is, and this is just from reading your application and kind of some of the things that have said during your interview. Um, I I have no doubt that you um will read every word of the standard operating procedure and that you will know it and know how to execute it to a T. My
yeah,
concern for you is the in between. A lot of times out there on the job, for the betterment of the community, um, we kind of interpret the SOP and use our own discretion.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I get what you mean. Like, don't get everyone by everything by the book. Like, be lenient with people. Is that what you're saying?
yes, that is
Yeah,
kind of
that's
what
what
I'm
I get.
saying.
Like, if they're cooperative and working with you, you work with them too. But if they're being negative and whatnot, well, just be like, okay, I'm done with you. This is what's gonna happen, you know. But if they're nice and they want to work with you and everything, I'm gonna work with you too. Like, you know
Okay.
what I mean? I'm not gonna be like a robot and just do what I was programmed to do. Like, because like everyone's human. Like, you know, you get what I'm trying to say. You have to be lenient
Yes.
with people, because then they're just gonna be like, oh, what the fuck? I've been nice to this person. They're just giving me a even harder time. You know.
You'll definitely run into people like that, let me tell you.
You'd be called the Scrooge of cops.
I think that's me. You'll be called the Kelly Price of the police, okay? That's what'll
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, I know, my applications seem like I don't seem lenient, but I do. If you treat me with whatever level of respect you treat me with, that's what you're gonna get back. But if it's super immature, like people just saying nasty stuff, I'm not gonna say that back to them. You know what I mean?
Okay, okay.
You get what I'm trying to say?
No, I understand.
Like if someone calls me the B word, I'm not gonna say it back to them. You know? And they'd be like, yeah, that's nice to hear. So, and just continue with my job, you know?
Okay.
Get that person out of there as fast as possible.
I like it, I
Oh
like
god.
it. Do you, either of you have any questions you wanted to ask?
I do not.
I'm good.
Alright, ma'am, well, I do appreciate you coming. This is gonna conclude our interview. You'll get a response back on your application, regarding the outcome of your interview, within a couple days, okay?
Okay. And can I clarify that you're not, if I'm correct, you're not supposed to message people about the progress of the status of your results of your interview?
I probably wouldn't.
Okay.
Not directly, email people.
Alright. Could I ask you a question if you're allowed to answer?
Yes. Do you have any questions? Yeah, that's a great
Yes.
question.
I was wondering, like 1 out of 10, how what's the possibility of me joining you guys? If you can disclose that.
If I could disclose it, I mean, well, it has to be discussed with a couple of other people. I think you did fine. I don't.
Yeah. Like if I knew you guys like heart to heart, like I'd be like, hey, yo, what's up? You know, but I've only been back for like a week and a half, and I'm just starting to start warming up to a certain amount of people and be more comfortable with them. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay. Like I said, we will get back to you. We'll send you an email and reach out to you regarding the outcome of your
Alright.
interview.
Alright.
And stay safe out there. Okay.
Okay. And will will I have to go to DLC, or will I be trained as a SASP cadet?
Should your interview be accepted and you move on to training, you would go directly to the San Andreas State Police.
Okay. And what's the time frame you expect the cadet process to be done with?
Well, training it takes as long as it takes. But as far as getting back to your interview, it should be within a week.
Okay, got it. Well,
Work on that
could I?
patience, okay?
Yeah, yeah. No, I wasn't patient in the past, but I'm just gonna prove everyone wrong and not say peep about my interview status. I'll promise you that, Kelly. Okay.
Okay,
Here,
okay.
here, I pinky swear. Here,
Let me put down my
pinky swear.
clipboard. Here, I'll clipboard swear you, I guess.
Yeah.
I hate to hear.
Alright. Well, I hope I look forward to seeing you again. As
All right. Well, I appreciate you coming in. Like I said, be safe out there, okay? Let me get the door for you. Tell me about option 3. I want to know. Tell me about option 3.
You're not option 3.
I'm not.
You're not option 3.
What does that mean?
I wouldn't expect Kelly to be option 3, would you, Chris?
No.
No.
Wait, what is option 3? Does that mean bisexual?
No.
Oh. It's fortunate.
You're on the right track though, but no.
Oh, male, female, or a tech chopper?
Yeah, you you can attack chopper, Kelly.
Sometimes. This is my tech chopper guns. It's my tech chopper
Oh my
guns.
lord. Oh, is it Charles who has to do it?
Do what?
Train me for ESU and GTF.
Oh, there's training for that?
Yeah, I want to wear the black.
Oh my god, you're so special.
Oh,
But I have to wear this on duty, right?
what?
Like the blues?
Yes.
Yeah, you have to wear this on duty no matter what.
Poggies.
Wait, do I have to wear this on duty?
Yeah, that's your sergeant clothes.
My sergeant clothes.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm gonna wear my red coat.
Your red coat's detective work.
Oh, okay.
Yes, option 3's only. High five.
I hate you.
Already high fives like that?
Yeah, we're double high
I
five.
hate you both.
No, you don't. I don't know. Okay, you talk about your thing.
I gotta go in my head
I
real
think
quick.
she's still here. Oh, okay. Bye!
We should go to the roof.
Oh, let's go to the roof.
We'll get the helicopter.
Oh.
We'll
Your
get a
attack
helicopter. Yeah, my tech
Your
copter.
option 3. Is that your option 3?
That's my option 3 today.
Your option 3 is a helicopter.
Mm-hmm. Oh my. Did you just lock?
I will mute my body cam for this.
Oh yeah, me too.